2.5 years ago, I had entered this room for the very first time, and I had sit exactly there. I had a friend of mine with me who was a college student, and we both were sitting like that. And let me tell you the background. I was coming from my MBA, was in a very, very successful club there, life was great, I had a girlfriend, everything was good, I had a great group of friends. And suddenly I got a job, and my job sucked. My girlfriend broke up with me, and there were no friends because you don't get the time. I don't know, and so many events, my confidence was really low at that time. I had come there, sitting was like that, and suddenly a hand comes to me like that. It was like, "Hello, my name is this, and welcome to the Toastmasters Club of New Delhi. We help you in developing communication and leadership skills. How do you do?" You can imagine somebody like Ashish Ghai, if you want to imagine that scene. And this happened, so I was like, okay, yes, this is some place. And I said, okay, yeah, my name is Sameer. And so he went away. Then I looked at my friend who was Sardar in college. I looked at him, and he exactly said this. They had a confidence. See some confidence? This is what we have to learn. He actually said, he shook his hand first with us. See the confidence. So eventually he didn't join, but I joined Toastmasters TMND that day. Now I started doing roles, giving speeches. I did not have any skills, and I would also get conscious very easily what people are thinking about me. I would have a lot of pauses, I would stutter, a lot of pauses actually. This kept on happening. And when I would go and ask someone, how was my evaluation? So, bro, it was awesome. I know it was bad. Bro, it was awesome. You did so great. Better than the last time. But I know it was bad. So this kept on happening. I received a lot of evaluations. I myself gave a lot of evaluations. So I would like to share with you a few lessons on evaluations and speeches. So lesson number 1. Whenever you have to start an evaluation, say this thing exactly in this order. Feedback is the breakfast for champions. This is Varun's favorite line. And you sound like an intellectual evaluator. It does not make any sense. Everyone will feel, okay, some evaluator has come now. Now lesson number 2. Use a lot of unnecessary body language. Whether you have a small idea or a big idea, whether you want to fly or you want to walk, just use your body language. You want to do anything, just do it. Because you will get a lot of marks in body language. If you don't do this, your evaluator will certainly say this point. Body language could have been better. When you said you want to fly, but you didn't do this. We are not going to accept that you are flying. Now, get ready for lesson number 3. This is a short way of winning an evaluation. Okay. So I am giving you some templates. Whenever a speech is done, you remember some similes, and you have to say like this: you were the ketchup to my burger. You were internet to my laptop. You were like a pocket square to my suit. Then, the main word. Okay. Listen to this carefully. But you have to say but. If you listen to my and mine suggestions only, you can be. Now I have to use something better. You can be a chili sauce instead of sauce. You can be 4G instead of 3G. And you can be cufflinks instead of just a pocket square. And just follow this suggestion. Somebody said, oh no. Now one more template always works. After a speech, say this. So, my friend, there are 2 types of speeches. One, which is given to lead and to impress. Another, which is going to impact the next 3 generations. And my friend, of course, you were the second one today. This is the first time in my whole career of TMND I am listening to the second type of speech. And so you use all these things and you are going to rock and roll. Now coming back to where I started. As I said, I was really low on confidence, things were not happening. Now another interesting story, I had about 4 mentors in my first 18 months. The first mentor I had, he was the president of the club. immediately he left that presidentship for some reason and left that club. As soon as I became his mentee. Next mentor I got, he got a job in Hyderabad. The third mentor I got, he got admission in a B school. And the fourth mentor I had, she had to go for some exams preparation. So in my first 18 months, my mentors kept on switching. I did not even have one mentor for one single month. And things were happening bad. Due to my self-confidence, I did not even have any friends. I remember Nitin sitting here and so many people, all Shrey sitting here, but I never used to talk to everyone because I thought that these people are, so good at speaking. Why should, I be even friends with them? And after every meet, I would go out, sit in a cafe and think, how can I even be better? Role after role, I was getting worse and I would think, how can be better? This cycle of bad, worse, kept on happening. Now, let me tell you one incident which happened, which actually turned things around. So I did this evaluation of a lady, of a speaker, and it was really, really bad. I can't even describe you how bad it was. But the worst part, the next meeting I told her, I am sorry for the evaluation. Remember an evaluator telling the speaker that she is sorry for the evaluation. So she said me, no, don't worry Sameer. The VP had, she told me that you were not good enough and you are very new. So we will not give you any more evaluations from now on. And I was hurt. I thought, what about all this? You are awesome, bro. You are awesome, bro. So, but I thought that I have to change something. I mean, that was the lowest point of my, I would say, my, journey in TMND till now. I thought I have to change something. I have to change something because I've always wanted to be a great speaker. I've always wanted to be here. So I started to prepare. I took a break from taking roles and I would prepare every time someone would speak. I would prepare what should I be saying if I was doing this role. I started preparing. So I contacted, I remember there was a girl called Shruti, so who once asked me about, do you want me to mentor you? She asked me that. So I remember, I messaged her. She was not in that club right now. She said that I'll come after 2 months. She was preparing for her exams. So meanwhile, I started preparing more and more. I remember for the first evaluation I gave post that, I had around 4 to 5 pages of notes with me when I'd come for evaluation. And because I was just referring to my notes, what point should I use? So the GE said that I have no recommendations for you today. I was really happy. I thought, I have done something really good. This is working. That my preparation what I have done is finally working. The GE has said that I have nothing, to recommend you. So I was happy. Now this started to happen. I started doing more and more. Shruti started to give me really good, good balance of technical advice as well as encouragement. I started to do more and more evaluations and finally I won my first certificate after 18 months, like second. In first 18 months I had one certificate. So my second certificate came after 18 months. I did one GE then. I thought it's very simple. I'll ask everything from Shruti in the break. But that very time, it was decided that GE has to be done before the lunch. That first time I was seeing this. But still I did that GE and I won the first certificate for GE. Second time I did GE, I won 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, which I did last week. So 13 times in the last 1.5 years, wherever I have done GE, I have won. And this journey happened just because I stayed there on. And what I want to tell you from my journey today is that did all this to win these certificates? No. Did I do all this, to become a house mentor and all that? No. I did all this for one single reason, that I didn't want to quit when I thought I was below average. I wanted to prove to just my own self. I didn't want to impress Shruti, my mentor, the people here, nobody else, just myself, that I can do it. The only lesson for all of you, I really believe if I could do what I could do, all of you can do much better than what I did. It's just that you have to dream. I always dreamt that I would be winning certificates, I would be standing here, I would be counted amongst the best of TMND. That's what I always dreamt of. Dreaming requires no skill, no talent, no luck. You can dream whatever you want to dream. But if you don't dream, you will not get what you want. That's the only thing you have to start with, because dreams do come true if you dream. Back to you.